Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, ladies and gentlemen, and all in between, and welcome to part 30 of the Lord of the Rings Online Arbioning playthrough. Now, when last we left off, the Elven Enclave had asked us to talk to the Rangers of Esteldin to combine their resources against the forces of Angmar. So here we are talking to Dagolas. I also forgot to mention in the last episode that in between the quest I got level 34, so we're doing pretty well.
What do you need?
So, inform Esteldin. The Nine are abroad, after all this time. This is fell news, for it can only mean one thing. The ring of the enemy has been found. We can only hope that the enemy himself has not already reclaimed it, or the world as we know it is at an end. I think that if this were so, our chieftain, Aragorn, or Elrond Half-Elven would have sent word. Thank you, Runlina. I will deliver this news to Halbarad, our steward, in the absence of Aragorn. And nice, looks like we got, yeah, we're now acquaintances with the Rangers of Esteldin. And we got ourselves a new title. We're known to the Rangers. Quite like that. So we've got a couple of quests to do in different areas, so I will go do them and come back to you. And a couple of questions to hand in to Dagoras.
Greetings.
I picked up this quest while I was out in the wilds to kill the Spider Queen. You have done well, Runlina. The death of the Spider Queen should throw the entire lair into disarray.
What do you need?
And Wargslayer. Well done. If only there were more of us in Esteldin, we rangers could deal with such creatures ourselves, but all of our attention is, by necessity, consumed by the Orc army. Your work is allowing us to gather our forces to deal with a greater threat. And now on to Fornost. And we find Mincham. An elf and a man. Book 3, Chapter 1, Ranger of the
Grey
Fields.
is the shadow upon my heart.
The enemy retaking Fornost of old. Aye, from what I have seen here, I believe it most likely that they have. From this lonely camp I have seen the spectres of the Oathbreakers stir and fell spirits from Angmar take shape upon the fields. I have also seen orcs spilling out from the gates of Fornost. So yes, the enemy has indeed taken Fornost once more. What cannot be told is the strength of the enemy within the ruined city, and for that I shall need your help.
Will you stay a moment and learn of my troubles?
Chapter 2, The Gates of Fornost. I cannot tell you the strength of the forces of Angmar within Fornost, for I did not see them approach. The orcs and wargs that guard the gates must have entered Fornost from the north. I fear that the only way to know the true strength of the enemy within Fornost is to test the defences erected at its gates by the orcs. I would do this myself, but my old injury prevents me from doing so. If you are willing, go to the Norbury gates north of here, and slay what orcs and wargs you find. After you have done so, bring me a report of what you find.
Will you lend me your ear?
I am Meacham, a ranger of the north, and ever a protector of these lands. My duty bids me to keep watch over the fields of Fornost, for they have grown dark and evil. Wise folk do not come near this place. Allow me to introduce my companion, Gulbert the Mad, so he likes to call himself. He wandered out of the field one day and sat himself down at a fire. It was some time ago, and he has not left.
How can I be of service?
The man fixes you a hard stare, lines of amusement etched into his pale skin. Yes, I am Gulbert the Mad. I came out of Fornost and lived to tell the tale. I remember no time before, but I walked the dark fields and saw many things. You are Runlina the Mad. Yes, mad to come to this place. There are ghosts, yes, and evil spirits, but more terrible than any other bears. This man seems quite unhinged.
It's a sorry day.
And this is Idrimin. Our vigilant outlook. He speaks but rarely and smiles not at all, but his watchful presence eases my fears and lets me sleep better at night, so I do not begrudge him his silence. I believe he came from Meluinen, far to the southeast, but I do not know what brought him hither. Idreminen, he peers at you calmly but does not speak. After a moment of uncomfortable staring, he looks away and seems to listen intently to some distant sound only he can hear.
Will you stay a moment and learn of my troubles?
It's not harmed in these quests because they have good give me good reputation for the ranges of Esteldin. You ask of Idreminen. He watches and listens all day. Myself, I haven't strong hearing, let alone the keen senses of the elves. I know not to what he hearkens. He speaks very little, but of one thing I am certain. Whatever draws his attention, he fears it. He will not venture into the fields of Fornost to seek it. You asked Idreminen what he hears, but he does not respond. His expression is slightly annoyed, as if you have interrupted him in something important. Let's meditate and see what we can find. Aha. You tell Idreminen that you have heard a strange voice, and he looks at you sharply. His words come haltingly, as if the common speech is strange to him. You hear the twisted song. Great evil lies beyond the light of this fire. Do you seek death? If not, stay and listen from afar. Now we gotta go find it. So we've got a couple of quests to do here, so as usual I will do them and come back to you.
What is this world coming to?
The voice upon the air. Tra-li-li-la, tra-la. Oh, but it is long since I had someone to sing and dance with me. Come sing. Tra-li-li, tra-la. Uh-oh. Oh, Lothlórien. What has happened? Where am I? Where is she? Oh, you saved me from her, from all Lothlórien. Oh, I should go back home now, back home. You did well. Not many would have survived such an encounter, let alone drive off the fell spirit who had harming the girl.
Will you lend me your ear?
Hunting on Lothlórien. This poor girl, she is from a farm not far from here, but the fell spirit or Lothlórien seems to have tricked her into coming. My duty does not allow me to pursue the villains of Fornost, unless they are unwise enough to venture south of where we stand, into the North Downs. I must stay here, but you are bound by no such oath. Of everyone, Colbert the Mad knows the most about Fornost and its many fell landmarks. Maybe he will have an inkling of where Lothlórien would be likely to be hiding.
It's a sorry day.
And the gates of Fornost. You are truly of stout heart to face such beasts. You have my gratitude, Runlina. I only wish I could have done this myself instead of sending you in my stead, but time and injury prevent me from wielding a sword, let alone drawing a bow. From what you tell me, Angmar did not merely send a token force to Fornost. Nay, it appears they have sent an army. Fornost has fallen once more to Angmar.
Will you lend me your ear?
Quick now, you must return to Halbarad in Esteldin, and tell him what you have learned here. Angmar has taken Fornost once more. From such a fortified spot, Angmar could dominate all of the north, but there are even worse things to worry about. Tales tell of a great evil which inhabits the collapsed and ruined halls of Fornost. This evil could be called to serve Angmar. Go to Esteldin and tell Halbarad all that you have learned here.
Hello there.
You want to search the fields of Fornost? You cannot walk the steps I walked without going a tad mad. I come from the north and the west, and I saw piles of dirt with bones sticking out, with treasures glinting from within. I saw lights that called me to my death, and I saw greys wherever I looked. Colbert has given you a vague list of landmarks in the western field. But for now, I think we'll leave it there. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please consider giving us a like, and if you want to continue joining us in this journey across Middle-earth, maybe subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next episode. Take care and have a good day.